Hey guys, and welcome back to another movie review. So tonight we are reviewing Cheech Chong's last movie, which I feel that name is a misnomer, but on the other hand, it probably got more people to sit down and watch it than if they titled it what it actually is. So somebody who's grown up watching the Cheech Chong movies, I thought I'd seen all of them, although having watched this, found out apparently there's a couple I missed from the way later years, but that's neither here nor there. But this was on my radar literally the minute I found out it existed. It didn't come to theaters close enough to me to go see it on the big screen, so when it hit streaming, perfect, could finally watch it. So sat down, watched it, was expecting the usual stuff, and it turns out it's basically just a documentary about the history of Cheech Chong as told through the lens of a long road trip in seek of weed, because Cheech Chong. So they made it seem like it would be more in the standard fare. It's not. It's just a documentary with little skit pieces interwoven throughout it. I feel like this is more of a passion piece of like Tommy Chong and his family, because I noticed this is a very nepotism heavy documentary, especially on Chong's side of things. But what was interesting was finding out just how much apparently this was more his baby than Cheech's, and I thought it was the other way around, but I would have been wrong. But even things like Cheech is not even Cheech's real name. Freaking mind blown. I mean, I always knew it was unique, but I didn't even dawn on me that it was a stage name. Probably should have. Apparently he has a really normie, conformy name, and I was kind of shook by just how average his real name is. There's still, like, a lot of interesting things throughout it that I did not know until having sat down and watched that. It was still enjoyable, but it wasn't exactly what it was portrayed to be, at least by title. Granted, had I watched it, like a trailer before it, maybe I could have gathered that going in. Had I read a plot synopsis, maybe could have gathered that going in. I tried to go in with no spoilers, okay? It always comes back to bite me when I go into something without reading spoilers, and now you're starting to understand why I read them. Anyway, that aside, it's still nice seeing the two of them getting along, working on a thing, even after all these years, even after all the stuff they've been through. Although I did notice towards the latter years in this, they kind of zoom through them, for as much emphasis was placed on the early years. And I feel like this is a thing I see quite often when it comes to documentaries about celebrities, bands, you name it. They'll put really, really heavy emphasis on the early years, but by the later part of it, they just snap right through it, and it's really rushed, and sometimes the stuff I'm the most looking forward to is in those later years, and then I just feel annoyed when they've done it. Granted, this one I was going in with a pretty open mind once I realized what it was, but still would have liked to have seen it a little more balanced, or maybe if they could have done like a part 1, part 2 kind of deal to give them more time to really go into that, would have been nice, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable. It was definitely educational. I'd give it like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything that was like a slog to sit through. I mean, it was still entertaining and all, of course. It just wasn't really a movie. But the silver lining to that is finding out the couple that I didn't know existed. So now I can seek those out, and those actually are movies, therefore all is well. So anyway, that is gonna do it for me. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more is all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.